Welcome to this presentation titled Generative IA for University Teaching Innovation, a study of ChatGPT, BART, and Bing. This paper is born in the context of the program Severo Ochoa for the training in research and teaching of the Principality of Asturias, which funds this work. So, language learning models like OpenAI, ChatGPT, Google's BART, and Microsoft Bing's are transforming university teaching, and this research evaluates the usefulness and implications of these AA models in innovative higher education. GenAI presents both benefits and challenges. It provides easy access to knowledge but requires proper training and awareness of academic integrity risks. Restricting this technology is not the solution, so it will become an stress and effect. But integrating generative AI into learning platforms with computational knowledge permits an optimized and useful use for both the students and academics. The three main benefits of this technology in education are workload optimization for teachers, customized student assessment, and enabling inclusive and personalized learning. However, we must assess as educators the output as it lacks the necessary educational context for effective teaching practice, and we need to remain critical to this technology because it lacks critical thinking, and we must take into consideration socioeconomic circumstances in the access to generative AI. So the main goal of this paper is to examine as well as assess these three models in a framework of university teaching. Previous experiments have shown remarkable interest in ChatGPT by students as well as motivation. They know they need some training, but sometimes it's difficult to tell apart which output is from the students and which output is for the technology. And there are an increasing numbers of papers since late 2022 when ChatGPT was released to the public, and this one is a modest contribution to the trend. So artificial intelligence is the study of enabling computers to perform tasks that previously required human intelligence. It must be noted that these tools do not create new knowledge, they combine existing data. And these three tools have different aspects in which they excel. ChatGPT is specialized in creativity and logical reasoning, and BART and Bing offer up-to-date information and complex searches. In this paper, we use SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to evaluate the potential of generative AI for innovative instructional practices. We think that this matrix is very relevant for decision making, and it's easily reproducible. So we use 4 prompts. The first prompt was to create a syllabus for the university subject Introduction to European Literature. The second one was to create an innovative process to assess university students. Third one was facilitate engaged online classes. And the fourth one was to provide a forward thinking research guidance. All the data will be available at the institutional repository of the University of Oviedo. So about the results, the first one was very well conducted by the three tools. BART answers, as in the other prompts, lacked detail, especially in methodology. It offered a lengthy and thorough plan, but some areas were undeveloped. ChatGPT played safe. They took on renowned books like the Iliad or Don Quixote, and it recommended established manuals. But being offered the lengthy of response, and it was good, but it was too long to be of use. The three technologies reflected um, um, a bias in the training because they almost forgot about women. They only mentioned Jane Austen and Mary Shelley as European important writers. About the innovative assessment process, BART offered a comprehensive handbook being offered a strange response. It didn't understand the task, and ChatGPT proposed an integrated assessment matrix. In terms of adherence to the task, ChatGPT aligned more closely with the instructions compared to BART, whose work required extensive editing and being simply misunderstood the job. The third prompt, they all offered quality responses. The BART GPT imitated a human writing an email covering the four principal UDL guidelines. Bing's was outstanding, following the four pillars of UDL, and ChatGPT was good too, but it offered not specially updated output. And BART simply lagged behind. It was useful and current, but it was too concise for significant use. And about the forward thinking research, the fourth prompt, BART's response draw information solely from the APA codes of conduct, so it was not very useful. Being simulated human interaction and presented advice in a really useful and touching mentor's letter, and also ChatGPT presented itself as an established research, offering four key areas supported by very relevant tools. So, in short, after conducting the four experiments, the main weaknesses observed in the GNA tools was unbalanced in responses. Some were too long, some were too concise. But the future looks very promising for this technology because it allows room for constant improvement and updating with new data and feedback from users. There are opportunities for enhancement like customization, scaffolding for different learning paths, and overall ChatGPT is slightly ahead from the other technologies, but they have their complementary strengths, basically the up-to-date information. About the limitation, we must address the lack of a moral compass and they may reproduce cultural and social biases. And in conclusion, Gen AI shows promise for the future, but there are still challenges and ethical considerations that we must address. Thank you very much for your time.